Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me? Oh, my tea bag is twisted around my spoon. Hold on, technical problem. All right, there we go. How is everybody doing today? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys can see me okay. Hopefully I don't get disconnected, because lately, every time towards the end of my sessions, I get disconnected for some reason. Don't know why. I think YouTube just doesn't like me very much. Larry. Hi, Larry. Hi, Carol. Hi, Susie. All right. All right. Good, good, good. You guys can see me and hear me. All right. I got my notepad ready so I can start picking out some names. I hope you guys all had a great day. I did a lot of work in the garden, cleaned out the barn where the animals are. I scrubbed my staircase that goes all the way up my house, because we actually had a sunny day, and it's been a really long time since we had a sunny day. So I tried to absorb as much vitamin D as I could to strengthen my immune system. I got my earphones in. It's basically because, one, my children are kind of loud upstairs in their bedroom, and I don't want to get distracted. And two, Gerald is waiting for some NFL football match to come on in, I think, about an hour. When that happens, he gets really loud. So I sure don't want to be distracted by that either. Anyways, let's get going. Let's get going. They had some sun in the UK, about 4 hours. That's a lot for us this time of year. For us, it was sunny all day, so I'm really happy. I even took a walk with my daughter, Leah. She really wanted to go. We took her little step, because she can't find the technique to use a bicycle with steps like that. So she has a little bike where she can sit on without having to paddle. She loves that thing. So, and then she has a step. You can actually flip it. You can use it both ways. So yeah, we try to enjoy it, because here I've noticed winters are rainy and dark, and it just gets really muddy outside, like really muddy here. Like the grass is like you step in our grass. It's like it's awful. So I can't wait for springtime to come, and hopefully we have a good spring this year, because last year's spring was just as bad as winter. Doesn't get too cold. That's not it. I mean, it gets to about freezing point, but it usually, or just below freezing at night. But we don't get much snow here, or anything severe. So it's just wet all the time. Willow trees. Yeah, my whole field is full of trees. What kind of trees are they? Oh, they're oak. I have about 20 oak trees. They're about 200 to 300 years old, my oak trees. So they've been there for quite some time. Still lots of water. All right, let's get started. Okay, now if you guys hear a message that was not directed towards you, but it resonates with you, know that message is for you as well. If it gives you goosebumps, boom, there's your answer. If it makes you think, is this for me as well? Boom. If you get that question, that means the answer is already yes. And if you don't get a card pulled today, not to worry, we do again this next week. So, as many of you know, what I do is I just kind of go back and forth on the chat, on the live, and then the Patreon page for the people who can't be here live. And I just kind of see whose name gets kind of highlighted Okay. Suzanne, I'm going to write down your name so I can then put it in the comment section who I pulled cards for. So Susanne Moghadam. Moghadam. I think that's how you say it. Moghadam? Maybe. I don't know. Can I get an angel card? She's stressed out with her living arrangements. Well, I don't get precise answers, but we'll see what I receive. Okay. So let's see what the angels want you to know today. For Suzanne. Oop. I got one card already. Come together. I feel like you need another one. Okay. So Suzanne, you have two. Come together and tree wisdom. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. And then tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds that it makes. Okay, what am I getting here? So what I'm getting for you is that will there be new living arrangements? I hear yes, but I feel like you still have to be a little bit patient. You have to find a way to not allow circumstance or other people or whatever it is that's frustrating you to get to you. So this is really an exercise of trying to stay in your state of peace, trying to stay and go within in order to find that peace, in order to find that balance. Because new living arrangements will be offered to you through a friend, through someone that is close to you. It's almost like somebody will see something or hear something of a new opportunity and will then bring it forward to you. Once that happens, they are saying embrace it, embrace it. But at this time, that's where the come together, it's almost like friends or family or someone, people will help you to find a new location, will help you to guide you to the right place, the right environment. But for now, they say you will have to be patient. You will have to be patient. And, they talking here about tree wisdom. It feels to me like you need to spend more time in nature just to calm down, just to be able to clear your head, just to be able to, get rid of all the negativity, get rid of all the stress and the frustrations and the annoyance and whatever it is that is harming you at this time. So be patient. Trust that you will receive help, you will receive assistance from people in your immediate environment, your loved ones, that you will be guided to a new opportunity, a new place to live. But for now, use this opportunity to try and learn the lesson that the only person who controls whether or not you are feeling uncomfortable or whether or not you are unhappy is you. And so they say, spend more time in nature so you can calm down, relax, go inwards, and really just kind of disconnect from the stress that you are feeling whenever you are in that place. So it's almost like you need to find moments in time where you allow nature to heal you, re-energize you, and give you kind of a refocus, give you a new perspective on what's really going on. And in doing so, in finding calmness and healing and re-energizing, it'll give you the strength to hold on. It'll give you the courage, the energy, the focus to just be patient and wait, allow the universe to bring forth a better suited location for you. Okay, it just feels like whatever the location is, it isn't yet available. So it just feels like the right location is there for you, but you have to wait until it becomes available, until it becomes vacant. I hope that makes sense. Okay. A card for Sister Eva. Sister Eva. Is this Rollo? Was it Rollo? I don't quite remember. I have really bad memory, so I do apologize for that. But my Timo says it's intentional, because otherwise I would collect too much information and I wouldn't have any more room for anything else. So that explains my really bad memory. Sister Eva. This is the card for Eva. Eva. Rolla. Ha, Rolla. I thought it was Rollo. Rolla. Hi, sweetheart. Eva. I have to think of that movie. Eva. What's it called again? Eva. Wally. That's I love that movie. Love that cartoon. Okay, this is for Eva. Precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. Eva, what am I getting for you? This card always makes me think of Harry Potter because it has like that owl in there from Harry Potter and all the knickknacks, and it's just cool. And it's got like the pot brewing something. Eva, I feel that you're a how can I say this nicely? Extreme big worrywart. Always worried, always concerned, always having every disaster scenario flashing by, no matter what happens, even if it's the smallest little thing. It's almost like, Eva, you blow things up. You make it more badder than it really is. You make things worse than it really is. And at this time, they're just making me feel like you're in a constant state of panic. You're in a constant state of inflammation on an energetic level. It's kind of what it feels like. I feel like this the whole time. I feel like you're in a constant state of energetic inflammation. And what they're telling me is take time to recenter yourself. Take time to work on mindfulness exercises. Take time to let go of the massive amounts of fear that you hold on to and express and experience on a daily basis, because it's like it is making you sick. It will make you sick if it's not already making you sick. It is attracting and creating and manifesting something inside of you that will be manifested if you do not let go, if you do not settle down, if you do not work on relieving your fears, because it feels to me like it could even lead to cancer. It could lead to even long-term illness, autoimmune disease. It just feels to me like whatever you have so much anxiety inside of you all the time. It is very unhealthy. And they're saying, every minute of the day is precious because it is an opportunity for you to let go, to change. It is an opportunity for you to stop what is happening within you, to reverse time, to turn things around. It needs to happen. The time right now is precious. You're at a turning point in your journey where you get to decide whether you continue to live in fear and manifest a very fearful future, or whether you choose to start making changes, to work on oneself, to let go of one's fears, to work on mindfulness, to work on self-love, to work on faith and trust in the unseen, in the unknown. The time has come, they say. It's almost like, I can even see, it's like this clock is ticking. It's ticking. That clock right there, it is ticking, ticking. You're like a ticking time bomb. And I don't want to be mean and I don't want to be rude, but it just feels like your spiritual team is urging you, like you need to make the changes now, or the outcome will not be as pleasant for you. And it's not meant to happen, but you're creating it. You're creating it. So do whatever it takes to turn things around, to heal yourself from your fears. There's nothing to fear out there, not even death. There is nothing to fear. What you should fear is to not live your life fully, to not live your life fearlessly, and to not live your life with only joy and excitement and inspiration and passion and love. That's what people need to fear, because that's what we should all do. We should all follow our highest excitement. We should all operate from a point of love, a point of trust in the divine, a point of trust in ourselves, our own abilities, our own empowerment, our own creative abilities. And that's really what it's about. So I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but tick tock, time is precious. The time for you to make inner changes is now, or the outcome, the result, the manifestations that will flow from your constant state of fear and worry and anxiety will unfortunately create a very unpleasant future. So operate from love and let go of the fear, because it is not necessary. Will she leave Milwaukee? I hear that she has to, but ultimately she's the one making the choices. But they urge her to do so because she needs to reinvent and recreate herself. But what's more important is to do the inner work. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. And the move is definitely advised and recommended. Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for last week's message. If you have anything else for me, I'm listening. Please get to the other requests before me. Okay, we'll see how much time we got left. Okay, let me just, I hope that helps, Eva. I'm really not trying to be the bad person here. I'm just telling you, I feel an urgency. Your team is like, oh, now is the moment. Now is the moment. Okay, Sharon. Sharon wants a card for Barbara, whose beloved cat Joey vanished almost 2 years ago. She's struggling with grief and a lack of closure, not knowing what happened or where Joey is. Okay, well, let's see what the angels want her to know first. There we go. Oh, you guys disappeared. There we go. All right. Oop. Friendship. We need another one. Oh, it's got a little bird. Okay. Card for Barbara. I feel like we need another one. Okay. Hidden depth and friendship for Barbara. Friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dream. Hidden depth. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we become free. Okay. What am I getting? So the hidden depth card is about exposure of what happened so you can move on. Because they're saying that a new soul is awaiting. A new soul is waiting. See, okay, I'll show you. So in the friendship card, here are the fairies, and here's a bird, and they're communicating to her. So this is kind of like a pet. You know, this is my pet. We are friends. We are one. We are united. We are family. That's kind of what it looks like to me. So what I'm getting is that when it comes to the cat, unfortunately, the cat has transitioned, is what I'm getting. It feels to me like somehow the cat got out or left the home. I can see the cat leaving. And I mean, it's not a great story, but what I'm seeing is somehow the cat ingested a toxin. Um, it almost feels intentional, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It almost feels like whoever this person was didn't like animals in their garden or something like that. So whatever happened is he got poisoned, I guess. He ingested a toxin that he couldn't recover from. But the cat transitioned fine. The cat transitioned fine, but it almost looks like the cat came back instantly. So it's almost like the cat is waiting for Barbara to come pick it up. And it feels to me like the cat is in a shelter of some sort. The cat is in a shelter of some sort, and it's a little baby. So it's a little kitten. It's not an adult cat or anything like that. So the truth is, what is hidden will come to light. The truth is, the cat died, poisoned by ingesting some kind of toxin. I believe it was intentional, not that somebody was after the cat, but it just felt like this was a person who didn't like animals around or wanted to avoid that at all costs. But the cat's already been reincarnated and is waiting for your pickup. So it feels to me like you need to go to a shelter. That's where you will find him, and you gotta use your intuition. You gotta follow your intuition where it needs to go. And it's almost like you're gonna recognize the cat. It's like you're gonna just know the energy. You're gonna be like, that's it. That's it. So the friendships, the bonds will be reconnected. You guys will be reconnected because there's the pet, there's the person feeding it, loving it, and it says it's time to seek that support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. It just feels to me like you need a pet. You need someone that loves you unconditionally and requests nothing from you. Because I feel like the people around you unwillingly or unknowingly do depend a lot on you, Barbara. I feel like you're a person that a lot of people depend on, but that means that, and you're happy to help. That's not it. You're a very compassionate, loving, giving person, but it feels like that also drains you. When it comes to having a pet, they just want to be loved. and they just want to give love. So there's a beautiful exchange of energy, a beautiful exchange of comfort and love without any requests or restrictions or demands, or you having to prove yourself to anyone. So it feels like you need that kind of friendship. So you need a pet around you, you need someone, another soul around you that lives in that vibration of only giving. And so the soul is waiting for you, is what they're saying. The soul is waiting for you. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay. Caroll Gordon. Caroll Gordon. Okay, Caroll. Caroll Gordon. Hard for Caroll. Now, for people, if there's people on here still waiting their astrology report private video message, know that I'm working on it. I'm about halfway. So I just have to try and, I fit him in my already very busy schedule. I need to find a better system. But know that I'm working on them. Haven't forgotten about you. Woo! That one fell on the floor. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Caroll. Divination. Okay. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Caroll. Ooh, Caroll. Caroll, I feel like you're a natural intuitive, but you do it in such your connection to spirit, your ability to translate energy is so natural that you're not even aware of it. You're not even aware that you're doing it. You have the ability to read people. You have the ability to advise people without you having to give it any thought. The information just flows out of you. It just comes out. You talk to people and you're just convinced yourself. You're just really good at talking. You're really good at, responding to people. But it's more than that, because what you're giving them is really communication from spirit. You're just not aware of it. So what is going to be super important to you is to really open that awareness. And that means to really start observing yourself. It's almost like you have to you're the patient, but you're also the doctor at the same time. You have to start observing what you do with a sense, not with a sense of judgment or with a sense of, I got to work hard here to figure this out. Because if you go into that vibration, then, you're not going to notice anything. You're completely going to block everything. But it's about becoming pleasantly aware of just how fluent you can advise people, how fluent you can pick up on somebody being in trouble, somebody not feeling good. It's about getting excited about seeing what you're really doing. So it's about opening your eyes, open your awareness to your own divination, open your awareness to your own abilities, and observe from a neutral perspective, and then write it down in a book. Every day you keep your little diary, your little magic fairy diary, whatever you want to call it. And every day when you pick up on something that went, oh, that's kind of cool, I wonder if that was something. Don't question it. Just write it down. Write it down, whatever you observe yourself doing or whatever you observe around you. Maybe you saw a message. Maybe you saw a billboard that really gave you goosebumps. Maybe a song came on the radio that really spoke to you. Whatever it may be, write all these signals down, but also write your own observations down. Today, I encountered a friend I hadn't seen a long time before, and I instantly felt this and that and this and that. And then she started talking about her life, and she just completely repeated everything that I felt. Things like that. So it's about understanding that you are connecting. It's about understanding your abilities, but you cannot understand your abilities unless you become aware of them, unless you become aware of how natural you truly are communicating and translating energy and spirit communication. So become aware, write it down, and the more your awareness opens, the bigger your ability will grow, and the more clear information will come through. Caroll, that is what I'm getting for you. It just feels like your spiritual awakening needs to be observed and witnessed by yourself and activated because you need it for your future path, because right now the world's scaring you and you need something to hold on to that is beyond what this world has to offer. And so you need that awareness, you need that connection in order for you to be pushed safely and what's the word? And confident, safely and with a kind of a confidence, you'll be able to transcend what's happening right now and continue and focus on what is going to happen in the future, if that makes sense. And that's going to give you a sense of peace and calm and direction. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Sometimes a little bit all over the place. All right. All right. Susie. Susie Q. I love you. Susie. Whoa. Whoa, that was quick. Susie, you got two. Look at that. Hope and healing. Look at that. They're almost the same color and everything. Hope and healing. Look. Rainbow. Rainbow. They both wearing a white dress. This is both blue. Same color. Look at that. Came out at the same time. Okay. Healing. Now's the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has the natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. And then hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. This is for Susie. Susie. I mean, the rainbow is just instantly sparking out, isn't it? And it's just about staying in a positive vibration. I feel like you've lost something. So I don't know if you've lost a job or you're losing people or whatever it is, but I feel loss of something, which is creating a sense of despair, which is creating a sense of insecurity, fear, and so on and so forth. And basically what your spiritual team, what your angels are trying to tell you right now is to hold on to a vibration of hope, to stay in that frequency of hope, and to know that this is just a transitioning phase. This is just something and kind of like a next step that will lead you to healing and then will lead you to more of a revelation. So it just feels like you're in this transitioning phase. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it just feels like you're in this transitioning phase. And they're saying, let go of, the hurt, the pain, the worry, the stress, whatever it may be that that you're feeling because of something that was taken away. It just feels like something was taken away, or something left, or something is lacking. And they're basically saying stay in a vibration of hope, because only in that vibration will you find healing. Only in that vibration will you realize that everything is there to help you heal, cleanse, and then transcend your current reality, transcend your current physical reality, your current emotional reality, and your current spiritual reality. So it's all about look towards the rainbows, see the positivity, try and find and use your time to create inner healing. Okay, to let go of the old so you can allow space for the new to come in, because she's got a rose, she's got a dove right there. It's all about understanding that you're in a transitioning phase energetically of some sort. And so find a way to use your time well and work on self-healing, so you can then transcend whatever the lack is that you're feeling at this time and move into a higher vibrational reality. I hope that helps. Carol says that makes total sense to me. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. You are welcome. I'm glad it made sense. I already forgot what it was, the message I saw. Like I said, I have really bad memory, but I'm glad it resonated. Okay, let's see. Cynthia Goulet. Cynthia Goulet. Let's see if I have a message for you, sweetheart. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Cynthia. Whoa. Lost and found. Need another one. Whoa, there it went. Lost and found. Look, there's a kitty cat we talked about. Oh, look at that. And ask for help. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. For some reason, this card is telling me that that's for Barbara as well. You will re-find her. You will re-find the cat. Or him. You will re-find the cat. And ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now's the time for you to ask angelic help. Cynthia. Oh. Cynthia, it just feels to me like you've lost your way a bit. It's almost like you've lost even your faith. I just feel such despair inside of me. It's like whatever you believed before, it's like now you're not sure of anything anymore. That's what it feels like. But they're saying, don't be afraid to surround yourself with people who can assist you in that healing process. Don't be afraid to attract people who are vibrating at a higher frequency. And so don't be afraid to ask help from your team, your angels, to help guide you to the right people, the right teachers, the right guides, in order for you to find your confidence again, in order for you to find your faith again, in order for you to find your direction again. Because I feel like at one point you were so sure of everything, and you were going through a spiritual awakening. And I feel like with everything that's been going on and all the contradictive information that's out there and confusing information that's out there, I feel like you've kind of lost that confidence, and now you're unsure of anything that you hear, and you're unsure of anything that you feel. And so you feel lost within yourself because you're no longer connected to your inner self, your inner guidance, your intuition. You don't feel that connection anymore. While before, it was very strong and it was very clear. And so they're saying, ask for help, ask for assistance on an angelic level, ask to receive teachers, relationships, friendships, new ones, old ones, that will help guide you back to your connection with yourself, so you can find the confidence, the faith again to become very clear or receive very clear information. This is truth, this is false, this is true faith, this is true spirituality, this is fake. Does that kind of make sense? I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Now, even if sometimes it doesn't always resonate with you right now, understand that sometimes it will already assist you for something that you will feel in the near future. All right, Larry. Larry McHugh, let's get you a card. All right. Susie says you will come to appreciate this water. Maybe. I've always grown up in a country. Belgium was very wet in the winter too, so it's really pretty much the same. Oop. All right, I got too many cards here. Look at that. Oh my Lord. Larry, what's going on? I got 5 cards. Pure intention, motivation, hidden depth, protect your dreams, and inspiration. Wow. Pure intention. The theory of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. Hidden depth. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we can become free. Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. And inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Larry says, cool, let's go. I need them. It's been a weird time here. All right, let me see what I'm getting for you. First of all, what I keep hearing over and over again is hang in there, hang in there. It feels like you're really going through a transitioning phase, which comes with, it's almost like the last, how would I call that? You know, when we have to clear something or we have to change something, cleanse it, heal it, whatever it is, it has to come to surface, right? It rises up. And what they're saying is hang in there, because it's like the last things are starting to rise up so you could address it and heal it and all of that stuff, and then be able to move on. So they're saying, hold on to your dreams, okay? Don't let them go. And you know, get motivated, because they're talking about springtime. See all the flowers? Springtime is when things are going to start to change. So hang in there, have faith, take courage, and understand that whatever is coming into your path now all the way to spring is things that you still need to work on. You're supposed to heal things from them. You're supposed to learn. I want to say learn, but we don't really learn because we already know everything in our soul. But you're supposed to, whatever is coming into your path right now that is challenging for you is there to teach you. I'll just use the word teach, because there's not, our human vocabulary is too limited. is there to teach you something, is there to show you something that still needs to be addressed or still needs to be healed or still needs to be altered. But understand, don't give up. They keep telling me, don't give up, push through. Okay, hold on to your dreams, hold on to that motivation, and know that the inspiration will hit you as soon as springtime comes. And when that inspiration comes, as a result from the total cleansing that you've been going through now for several years, then hidden depths will come and rise up. So your inner connection will become more clear, will become more established. Due to the cleansing, but also due to your intention, due to your courage to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep believing, to keep staying in that state of motivation and inspiration. So hold on, okay? Hold on, hang in there, be confident, and work through whatever it is right now that is creating fear or creating discomfort or creating a negative experience or a negative reaction. Observe yourself, observe and request and ask yourself, why am I responding in such a way? Why would the universe allow me to experience this? How can this experience make me stronger? That's what you need to ask. How can whatever's happening, how can I turn that in such a way that it's going to make me stronger? What can I learn from that experience? That's the attitude you have to have with every hindrance, every hurdle you have to overcome. And by doing that, by having that attitude and addressing and observing everything from a third person's perspective, so you can then see the lesson and have a better answer to it and have a better solution for it, then you will start to see all of that hard work flourish as soon as springtime hits. And it'll bring you into another state of beingness. It'll bring you to another state of awareness, which will then help you to move forward in a very positive way. I hope that helps, Larry. Okay, let's see who else is. Loes Keyzer. All right, let's do a card for Loes Keyzer. Oh. All righty. Loes. I got hope as well. Loes, you got hope as well. Hope is always there, even if we cannot see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. I got Knights of Swords, Death, and a Star just now on a Rider-Waite deck. Any ideas? I don't know how to read those cards, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a card reader. I look at the pictures. That's what I do. So you would have to look into, I don't know if anybody can help Larry with that. But I don't know how to read those kind of cards. Sorry. Okay, Loes, for you. What I'm getting is that you're doing really good. That you're doing really, really good, actually. And they just want to congratulate you and just want to encourage you to keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay in that hope. Stay in that positivity. Stay in that positive expectations for the future kind of vibe, because you're doing really well. So just continue what you're doing and know that everything is headed in the right direction. Okay? I hope that helps, Loes. You're welcome, Larry. I know times can be tough for many people. It's tough for everyone, but when we go through changes, As a human being, we instantly only focus on the negative, um, because we don't like the discomfort and we don't like the insecurities and we don't like the unknown and we want to know everything beforehand. And you have to start living in a vibration of, you know what, I'm just going to make the best day today. That's as far as I go. I don't, you can have dreams, you can have desires to be manifested, but don't send it out and let it go. That's what I want and it's coming. It's as simple as that. Okay? You don't need to worry about it all the time in order for it to come to pass. Actually, the more we worry about it, the more it doesn't come to pass. So, the way that I live my life, and I had to learn myself, I had to teach myself how to live that way because I was very much always focused on, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. Why can't I figure this out? How come I can't find that? How come I can't find peace? How come there's that's how I lived in a constant state of panic. And I don't know what the future is going to hold. I have faith in what spirit tells me. Spirit tells me things are moving in the right direction, even though I can't see it yet from a human perspective. So I live in a state of faith in my team. I live in a state of faith that no matter what happens to me, um, it's going to have purpose, it's going to have meaning for my soul. And therefore, it's going to be important and it's going to be expansive, even if it's not comfortable from my human self. And I live in the now moment, 100%, 100%. So I try not to um, make too many future plans. I mean, yes, I make a little schedule for my sessions, but I'm taking it one day at a time. If I don't feel good, then I will reschedule that session for another day. Um, it's about living in the moment and having faith that the universe will take care of you and that whatever it is you're meant to do, that in a way you're already doing it, even if you can't see it yet. But knowing that in the future you is already participating in that. And that's how I live. I've simplified my life. I don't worry about materialistic things at all. I don't really care about materialistic things. I care about making the best out of every day. And that can be very simple things. Um, for example, everybody's healthy today. Good day. Today we had sunlight. It was amazing. I loved it. I was able to go outside. Where, today I was able to finish some more videos for the astrology report. Amazing. Great. It's about lowering your expectations and really living in a now kind of moment, really living in that now vibration and finding gratitude and love and beauty everywhere around you. And if it's a really miserable day, then I focus on the beauty of my children and I focus on the beauty of my pets and I focus on the fact that I have electricity and I get to take a shower today and I get to eat today. Things like that. It's about finding gratitude and love. And I don't focus on the news and I don't really focus on what's going on out there. And sometimes people will send me videos and, sometimes I'll share it just to bring a certain awareness. But it's not something that I focus on all day long. I don't allow the outside world to affect my inner peace. I don't. I don't. Because I know that I'm the creator of my own reality. For example, um, just to give you an example, because I am so convinced that I am the creator of my own world. Um, the center that my youngest daughter goes to, Leah, the center that she has to go to once a week. So, it says that on the door, it says that you're obligated to have one of those stupid vaccine passes. Which I just see as another Jew star, but that's how it started for them as well. But and so it's obligated. And so the first time I went in there, they asked me for it, and I said, I don't have one. And they said, are you going to get one? And I said, no. And they said, are you going to get tested? And I said, no. And I smiled. That's it. I just said no. And they said, oh, okay, well, we'll see you next week. If you live fearlessly and you're not worried about what other people are going to say, how they're going to react, and you're not worried of breaking imaginary rules that some other a-hole decided to create for this world, and you truly embrace your power, you truly understand that, no, this is my reality and this is going to be fine. My kid is going to the center. It's as simple as that, because she enjoys it. And you have that faith, and there's absolutely no fear or worry in your heart, which I don't. I just say no. Then you are bending that reality, and the people go, oh, okay, we'll see you next week. See, there's no need to be worried, you know. Do I wear a mask to go to the store? Yes, but I just think of it as a fashion item. It's just a fashion item. I get the really nice ones because I know none of them work. They don't do anything for you. I consider it as a new fashion. It's a new fashion thing. So therefore, I'm not getting annoyed by it, and I'm not getting scared by it. But I know they don't work. It's just a fashion thing. It's just the latest fashion. Everybody does it. That's how I kind of see it. You're supposed to, at the entrance of every store, there's a security guard here in France. Not in every store, but in a lot of stores, there's a security guard at the entrance, and there's this obligated pump to do your hands, to disinfect your hands, and you're supposed to put your cart through this disinfectant thing. I just go around it. I don't want to disinfect my hands with their stuff. I wash my hands when I get home. That's enough. I don't want to live with a feeling of paranoia for something that's not even been proven really exists. So, and according to my spirits, don't exist. It's just a flu that they've given a different name, and they keep giving it a new name every winter. And I'm telling you, not one guard has ever stopped me. I just go around while everybody's waiting in line to have their hands disinfected. I take my card, I go around, and I go shopping. I don't let anyone change my reality. I'm just there to shop, so I just go shop. And because I have that confidence, and because I know that this is my reality and nobody can tell me what to do in my reality, and because I don't live in a state of fear, zero fear regarding this BS story, regarding what other people's rules are, I live my life my way. I've noticed that I bend reality. Nobody notices me because I'm not in a constant state of fear. So they can't see me. They're in a state of fear. I'm in a state of complete peace. I'm in a whole different vibration. They can't even be aware of my reality. They're not even aware that I'm there. They can't pick up on that frequency. So I just go in, do my shopping like I always do, get to the register, have a nice chat with the lady at the register, wish her a great day, and I go home with a happy, smiley face. I don't do all the stuff they tell me to do because that's not in my reality, and I don't want it in my reality. And so I bend reality. And so, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. It's about living in a higher frequency than what's the current normality right now. Right now, the normal frequency is a very, very low, dense, fearful frequency. I'm afraid of getting a ticket. I'm afraid of losing my job. I'm afraid of this. I'm afraid of that. Everything happens with reason and intention. If you're losing your job, it's because the universe said that job sucked and it wasn't for you because you didn't like it anyway. There's something better out there for you. Okay? Your health, it's all about you. The more positive you are, the more you use nature to take care of your body, the healthier you eat, the more you strengthen your immune system with very natural means. You have nothing to fear. Okay? If it's your time to go home, it's your time to go home. If it's not your time to go home, your team will intervene and change the reality. They will make sure that you pull through. They will make sure that you're protected so you don't get it. I've been going to the stores every day almost for 2.5 years. I'm the only one who goes out. My kids usually stay home. Leah sometimes comes with me. And my husband Gerald never comes to the store with me. I've gotten myself tested once because I was already at the doctor's, not with the nose stick. Fuck that shit. Don't come near me. I did a blood test because I was at my mom's doctor for my mom, and I figured, draw some blood. I'm just curious. And I've never had it. I don't have any anti-immune things. So that means I've never ever caught it because in my reality, it doesn't exist. So I will not catch it because it doesn't exist. If you believe that it is a killer, guess what? That's all you're going to see and experience. If you believe that this thing is real, and that's what they're counting on, that for you to believe it, then you're going to create it. That's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to see. That's the reality here. That's the reality we live in. You create and attract what you put your focus on. You create and attract according to the vibration that you reside in. So, to anybody who's listening, the best way to live is to live fearlessly and to say, fuck it. The universe will guide me to wherever I need to go. I just need to have faith that, whatever is happening at this moment is happening for a reason, and it's okay. It's okay. So if you stay in that fearlessness and you start to focus on yourself, on what you can be grateful for, on loving people around you, on, here, everybody kisses each other. We're in France, okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah. 3 kisses. Nobody's wearing masks. This whole street, nobody's gotten sick, okay? And they're, mostly elderly people. We don't think about it. I've had 1 million workers coming in and out of my house for a whole year doing construction on my house. Not one here wore a mask. Never gotten it. Okay? It's in here, people. You will experience what you believe. You will experience according to the frequency you resonate with. So how do you become powerful? Change your frequency, stay in it, do whatever it takes to keep your focus on that positive vibration. And yeah, Larry, just say fuck it. Fuck all your stupid rules, fuck all your lies, and fuck all your manipulations. That's how I live my life. This is my life. I don't need to believe your bullshit. There's proof enough out there to show that this is bullshit and it's all manipulation. Fear tactics in order to get what they want out of you. Don't be enslaved. Don't let anyone enslave you. No one. Okay? This is your world, your reality, your future. You create it the way you see fit, and you follow your own rules. That's how you do it. But you have to do it with confidence and with a knowing just how powerful you really are. And only then will you see the reality shape itself according to your beliefs. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm telling you, I've seen things where people are like, oh my God, you did that? I'm like, yeah, because I want to. Nobody stopped me. Nobody does anything. Nobody attacks me. In my reality, this is how it is. Take it or leave it. If they don't want to, if it's not like that, or they stop me, then, there's a reason for it. Then that means I don't need to go there, or I don't need to, whatever it may be. Eric always tells me, stop taking life so seriously and just say, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. I go to Belgium. I've gone to Belgium 5 times now. They keep threatening people on the news, according to my mother, because I don't watch the news, but my mom watches the news, although I tell her not to. Oh, they're doing checkups at the border. You're supposed to have a pass, and you're supposed to have a negative test, and you're supposed to have this, and you're supposed to fill in paperwork of where you've been and blah, blah, blah. I don't do that shit. I get in my car, I drive over there, I go into Belgium, I pick up my mom, and we come back. Not once have I seen any checkups, any customs people, nothing. There's nobody there to check you out. That's all fear tactics. They don't have money to put all those people there. Okay. And in my reality, I don't get stopped. Nothing's happening. Everything is normal. And so when I drive to Belgium, everything's normal. There's not one person that I see being stopped in my reality. There's like hundreds of cars crossing the border, not one checkup point. Okay? Make your own bloody reality. Nothing's changed. Okay? The only thing that's changed is the manipulations. Okay? They've changed from one manipulation into the other. And you can choose to believe them and live in fear by their lies, or you can choose to be free and live your own reality, live your own truth. And you'll see that your reality will shape and bend itself according to your own beliefs. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stay in that high vibration. Create your own reality. And I will see you guys next week. I'm probably going to do a Q&A as well next week. I haven't figured out about what yet, or maybe it'll just ask me anything. We'll see. But for you guys who signed up for the angelic tier, I'm going to see if I can fit in the schedule a Q&A live as well as another live angel card reading. So thank you again for your support on Patreon. Know and understand that you guys are keeping us afloat right now because our bank accounts are empty, but I am hopeful that we will find the funds to continue to the work here and create a beautiful place for one day all of you guys to come and enjoy one day. I love you guys. Stay strong, and you got this. I believe in you. Bye.